Hi there! For today's exercise, we are going to use simple items at home that you can use as props for your movement practice. So for today, you're going to need a book and a water bottle and a couch, also a towel or any strap that you can find at home. So let's go ahead and start with our first prop, which is the towel. So for the towel, what you're gonna do is the shoulder flossing. So I'd like you to bring your hands around the towel. Make sure they're a bit wider than the shoulders. And you're going to lengthen through the spine from here. As you bring your arms forward, lift the towel above your head. You're going to move the towel behind you and make sure you're lengthening the spine without banana backing, lifting it up and over your head, and then bring it forward and down on top of your hips. Let's do that maybe for 5 to 10 rounds and really find your control here as you move through the motions. This targets your shoulders and adding really that range of motion for this joint, allowing the chest to open up and to lengthen through the spine as you go through the movements. The next exercise, the next exercise that we're going to do is with your water bottle. So with this water bottle, you're going to use it as your dumbbell for the day. And I want you to bend one knee down. You can tuck your toes at the back to find more stability and make sure that the right knee is above your right ankle. You can place one hand on the side and form a fist so that you have more control over your core. And as you hold the bottle on the other hand, you're going to bring it on top of the shoulders. And make sure that the bottle is sealed so that you don't spill water over you. And so from here, tuck your toes at the back. Begin to lift the back leg up and then extend your hand over the head. And then exhale, bend the right elbow, bend the left knee at the same time as you lower down on the ground. So let's do that for 5 reps on each side. Lift up and exhale, drop down. 3 more, up and down. Integrate your core here, really strengthen the back of your legs and strengthen also the shoulders here, the upper body as you lift up. Last one. And drop. Let's do it on the other side. So bring the other knee down, tuck your toes, left foot forward, and then your dumbbell, water dumbbell is above the shoulders. Bring one hand out, form a fist, tuck your toes, and then start to lift up. Lift also the hand over your head, and then drop down. Okay. Make sure that your space here for the hips are wide enough that you can find yourself balancing with stability. And lower down, we're doing 2 more. Lift, integrate the core here, engage, and lift, and bend. Whew. Drop down. And make sure to drink that water bottle afterwards, so make sure you hydrate, don't forget that. Okay. The next exercise that we're gonna do will involve your book. So we're not gonna read through it, but actually we're gonna use it as a weight. So for this part, I need you to lie down on your back. And as we lie down, you're going to lift both of the legs up to the ceiling. Bring your book in between your feet. And I want you to really engage here through the legs. As you lift your arms up over your head, begin to lift off the ground. So your shoulders come up, you're trying to reach for the book, read it open, joke. And then over your head, extend your legs forward. Back to the center, lift, place the book in between your feet, reach overhead, make sure the book is not dropping on the floor and there's like an inch off the ground. Come up. So this exercise is like your core pikes, and make sure that the low back is still touching the ground and there's no gap on the floor so we don't hurt our low back. okay? As you go through these motions, really integrate the core, squeeze in through every part of the body, especially through the legs, so that you can go through the motions very lightly. I'm really feeling it now already on the core. Extend and release. Okay, you can hug the knees in, rock side to side once you're done. All right. For our last exercise, what you're gonna do is a tricep dip. And you're gonna need a couch for this or a chair if you have at home. And you're going to place your hands facing forward through the fingers, palms down on the couch. You're going to take your feet a bit forward here. Okay, so your heels are down, your toes are facing up, and at first you can go close here with the hips against the couch. And what we want to avoid here is the shoulders caving in, because that's gonna hurt your joints. What you want to happen is to roll the shoulders back, send your chest out, and then dip, bend your elbows lower down. Maybe first towards the floor, and then eventually push up again, lift, and bend. So try to really strengthen here through the upper back, through the shoulders. Notice if you are caving in. Adjust at your own pace. So you can do this maybe at least for 5, and then go through the motions for 10, maybe for 15, or as many as you can in a span of a minute or so. All right, and lift. Okay, so that's it for today's exercise using many items at home, and I hope you enjoyed and get stronger through this.